Everybody, you've done your A/B test and you got your result. Well, in this short video, I'll explain you what does it mean for trading, what consequences it has for you. In the end of the video, I'm talking about, okay, what is the best type for learning to trade successfully. So let's have a look now. Type A, Type B. So the Type A, 75% of my students are the go-getters. They can move very fast in trader development, and about 25% they're Type Bs. Well, they tend to do that. They tend to have other things to do, not what the task is for that week. However, for them, it is much easier to start trading the live markets because their FOMO, their fear of missing out, is much lower than the Type A's. So there are always pro and cons of both types. Well, the interesting question will be at the end, what is the best type, right, for a trader? Now let's have a first look at the Type A personality. That's a personality towards a reward. So the focus of Type A's is on a return, trading return, and that can translate easily into overconfidence, over trading, so getting in premature into a trade, setting a stop that is too tight, not according to the rules, right? The emotions of greed and euphoria come up easily. And this Type A traders, they are rather active, right? Overly active. And that leads to trading lower quality setups, over trading, so too many trades and lower quality trades, which is obviously not good for trading, right? Now the Type B personality is the type away from a pain. Well, you already see from the description, it's more about fear, right? So the focus is more on risk, and being a risk person means that Type Bs tend to wait for the perfect trade to happen. Well, it never happens, right? And we don't need perfect trades, but still they're looking for. They tend to be not to be able to pull the trigger. And the emotions that surface are the emotions of fear and frustration. So Type Bs are overly passive in their behavior. And there's loss of opportunity, not taking the trade, and no trade or very few trades. Now, what does that mean? What are the pros and cons? Now, Type A is actually very good to mature as a trader, right? To step up your trader development path. So it's best for learning, transformation, and growth. They're very quick in doing that. It takes just a few months. However, once they have matured into a trader, right, they have all the technical skills, etc. Well, it's a bit difficult for them to start trading the live markets, because then you'll need to let go, completely let go, right? It's like if you want to win a dancing contest, well, you need to be in your right brain, not your left brain. So you really need to let go and let your feelings, right, and your intuitions come through. So Type A's have a bit of difficulty for that, and this is why this is the con. Now, what are the pros and cons for Type Bs? Well, for Type Bs, the most difficult thing is actually to mature into a trader. It typically takes about a year or more well, it takes much more than Type A's, because they tend to have other things to do, and they deviate from their learning path. But once they have matured into a trader, for them it's actually relatively easy to start trading the live markets, because they don't have the feeling of FOMO, right? When they see a high quality pattern and they have matured as a trader, so they see it, they feel good about it, then they can take the trade. If it's not a high quality, no regrets trade, well, then they just don't take it. So these are the pros and cons. Now the interesting question is, what is the best type for traders? Well, it's actually neither nor, right? It's actually in between. Very few traders in my coaching are actually balanced. You will find out when you do your A/B type test how strong you are a Type A or how strong you're a Type B, and whether you're rather balanced. So I experienced that the balanced types, or those that are slightly skewed towards the Type B, are the best traders, because they can progress relatively quickly through their trader development, and then they can relatively easily start and trade the live markets without much FOMO, because FOMO is one of the big things you need to let go once you start to trade live. So this is it. I hope that was interesting. Thank you.